How's it going, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are doing some more UFC Universe. This is episode number 20. 20 episodes of this series. Absolutely insane. We have a very interesting card here with crazy matchups all throughout the board. I don't know if it's going to top last week's episode, but we could be pretty close. We've got Theo Columbo opening the card against Ben Askren. He's got to be careful he doesn't get grapple fucked here. But that is going to be a very interesting matchup in the welterweight division. Then we have Johnny Buck making a return after a crazy finish in his debut. He's taking on Jake Matthews after a quick knockout. So we'll see what he can do there against Jake. Stroud makes a return in one of the most underrated fights on this card. Bruce Lee. He's an absolute animal. Bruce Lee got a first round finish over Gene Silver a lifetime ago. But he's taking on Stroud. This is a tough fight. Arnold Allen takes on Antech Hajek after Antech lost to Jose Aldo. He's looking to get back in there and claim victory. Kyriann Fadel makes a return at welterweight, taking on Shavkat, which really could be a number one contender matchup. I know we have George Michaels saying he's moving down to welterweight as well. So a lot of interesting things happening in welterweight right now. Colin Ashley in the run-ins as well. Just booked up a fight with Leon Edwards as well. So a lot going on down there. Then we have a very interesting matchup. The winner of this fight will face Conor McGregor. Kenji England taking on Robert Reeves in the lightweight division. Knockout artists, both of these guys. So I'm excited for that one. Then we have a crazy fight. Khamzat Chimaev was supposed to face Chael Sonnen. Ezekiel Holmes took this fight on short notice. Nobody takes Khamzat on short notice. Ezekiel Holmes is a madman. Then the main event, Dustin Poirier defends his lightweight title against Len Dixon. The winner of this fight will face Dan Hooker after last week's showing, taking out Lorraine Muez in the second round via front kick. So a lot going on here. Crazy card. Let's dive in. Theo Columbo first against Ben Askren. Here we go, boys. Let's get it. Smash the like button if you haven't already. UFC Universe is my favourite series on the channel, and I can't wait to see how this card unfolds. Let's go. Theo Columbo 5-0. He is 1-0 in his UFC career with a second round knockout over Diego Sanchez. Let's see what he can do against Ben Askren. I think Theo hits pretty hard, but he's got to watch the wrestling. Here's an overhand from Ben Askren to start things off. He has got to watch the wrestling, but Ben, so far, whoa! He's took this motherfucker Mai Tai. Jesus Christ, there's the shot. A nice denial there from Theo Columbo. Can he keep him up on his feet? Because if he can, I think Theo knocks Ben out. Badly too. But Ben is going to be desperate for those takedowns, and there it is. The first takedown of the night from Ben Askren. Let's see what he can do. Askren is one of these guys that's just going to lay on you and beat you up, so let's see what happens here. Oh, he's already going for a submission here. Here comes Ben Askren. Looks like he might abandon that and go knee on belly. Yeah, he does. Good work there from Askren, who is landing shots on top here. Columbo ate him pretty nicely. There's not a lot of snap in Ben Askren's shots, but he will just hold you down and beat you up. Columbo's best strategy here is to deny his transitions and just survive. So the ref stands him up. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Askren looking good so far. Got him in mount now. This is not good for Theo. Theo rolls over. Then Askren now got the back. Rolls over. This is not looking good. Then Askren going to posture up. He is laying on the punches now on Theo. This is not looking good for Columbo. Bit of an unlucky start to the fight. He got taken down near enough straight away. Askren is winning this round. I don't know if Askren's got enough power to knock him out. Now I've said that. The elbow there, that hurt Columbo. Askren going to try another submission. An arm triangle locked in. He's got to lower the hip. He's going knee on belly again. Yeah. He's using the submissions to transition though, which is very interesting. The transitions there are all through subs. We see something similar with Cousin Beck. He did that. Askren has just held him down here though, boys. It ain't looking good. for Columbo. Columbo needs to get up and knock this man out with fucking... He needs to Masvidal win. That's what he needs to do. Askren, although he hasn't got a lot of damage in them punches, they are starting to add up. He's got 15 seconds here. Columbo will hold on, I think. Armbar attempt. Askren not really locking in a submission. I mean, he's locked him in, but then he's denied them and transitioned to a ground and pound position. But first round, Ben Askren by domination. We go again. Columbo needs to work here. Needs to land something big on that big old chin. Getting desperate with the kick there. Askren, I thought, would have shot. Columbo cannot sit back. He needs to go for broke here. I think he knows that. He's thrown a lot of kicks. Good straight from Ben. You know the shot is coming. Columbo needs to work here. The high kicks, he needs to abandon that. Stick to the boxing and throw it frequent and often. Askren breathing a bit heavy there. Another takedown. Here we go. Not looking good. Can Askren gas out though? I don't think so. This is not looking good for Columbo. Armbar attempt here from Askren. Oh, Columbo got out. Columbo can stand from that position. Oh no. Needs to go side control and then he can stand up. Doesn't look like Columbo's interested in that though. He is getting control time like this, but he is going to lose this fight if it stays in the canvas. Let's be real. Seeing Columbo with some work now. Very interesting. Askren though doing what Askren does. Throws him over. Ground and pound here. Columbo managing to survive. It's nice. Stand up from there. Stand. Okay. Okay. Do your thing, Columbo. Do your thing, Theo. Denies him. He can posture up and land some bombs. I don't think Askren can take the power of Columbo. But he needs to land. He's not been able to land. Askren has just snuffed him out. Here comes a guillotine. He's going to turn him over. No, he's not. Head out for Columbo. Some shots landing there for Columbo, but nothing noteworthy, you know. Side control here. Columbo's had a better round here. He's actually got a lot of control time. He's mounted Askren again. This is nuts. Seeing that he's a fucking stand-up guy. Oh, here comes Ben though. Matter of time. Here comes Askren. I mean, it's been a snooze fest, but that is not Theo's problem. It's not Theo's fault. That is all down to Askren. You know, just wanting to get this fight here, and that's his game. You know, you gotta fight to your strengths, and that's what Askren is doing tonight. He is taking away Theo Columbo's ability to land anything noteworthy, and he's winning this fight. There's another submission attempt. We know he's going to abandon it though. Or is he though? He's pulling on that neck. Yeah, here we go. Look, he's going to go knee on belly. Columbo gets out though. He's got to stand. Stand. I don't know why Columbo's so hell-bent on wrestling. Stand with this boy. You'll knock him out. Two rounds in the book. I will say Columbo had a better round there on the canvas. Is it enough to win the round? I don't know. He did do a better job surviving. You could say it's 1-1. Big hook there for Columbo. He needs more of it though. Push forward. Why is he standing there like a bitch? One jab ain't going to cut it, Chief. Land some more. 1-2 there from Askren. Overhand from Ben. How are you getting rocked by Ben Askren, bro? Shoots again, and that is not looking good. Ben Askren's going to win this fight. It's not looking good, Brev. It ain't looking good. It's poor fight IQ from Theo Columbo, to be honest. He could have pushed forward and landed something. He has the power to knock people out like that. And, you know, we see it in his first fight with Diego Sanchez. He has the power. You can stand here. Stand. 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 Yes! Finally some fight IQ from Theo Columbo. Body kick there. He needs to land something. Here he goes. But, Ben Askren shoots like a bitch. You gotta hand it to Ben. I mean, it's crazy work there, but that's what he needs to do. Otherwise, he was going night-night. So you understand it, you know. I don't know if Askren is starting to wither a little bit and get tired, because Columbo's just got up. Holy! Columbo's got to go for broke here though, because here comes Ben. The chin from Columbo is definitely compromised after all that ground and pound. Columbo needs to stop backing up and fight though, because he's going back down if he's not careful. And there's only 2 minutes left on the clock. Askren lands a shot again. The combos there from Columbo. High kick lands. Askren in trouble. Shoots again. Denied. Columbo needs to work. Spinning back fist there. Push forward and go for broke. Bro needs to. Askren with some boxing. How are you getting outstruck by Askren? What is going on? High. No way. You ain't getting knocked out by Ben Askren. No way. No fucking way. Absolutely not. He's going to lose a decision, I think. Unless Askren can do it now. Ben Askren, though, he has taken away this man's best attributes and just broken him. Theo Columbo has been broken tonight. That is crazy. Crazy work. Elbow there. That's a win for Ben Askren. He has won this round. There's 10 seconds left. He might get the finish. You never know. You've got to give that to Ben. Good performance. Aggressive wrestling. Took him down. Snuffed him out. I mean, Columbo had some moments, but that is Ben Askren's fight. He won that fight fair and square. Columbo in that last round, though, it looks like it will be 2-1. Or maybe even 3-0 to Askren. That's nuts. Crazy fucking work. Let's see what the judges scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision.
I mean, Columbo knows he lost.
3 judges score the contest 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Ben Askren.
Already, first fight on the card, and one of you guys has lost. That's crazy. Up next, we've got John Buck v Jake Matthews. Let's go. Hopefully, a bit more excitement. Johnny Buck returns to the octagon tonight. He's taking on Jake Matthews. He is 5-0 in his MMA career, 1-0 in the UFC with a first-round knockout over Alan Jobin. What can he do tonight against Jake? Let's find out. Here we go. Off the bat, carnage is unfolding. It's already more exciting than that last fight. More strikes on the feet have been thrown already. But Buck's got to watch out. He's getting cracked there by Matthews. Matthews will make this an ugly fight. Shoots. Denial there from Buck. Buck using that jab nicely. He's trying to time that elbow. Good 1-2. Good body shot there. Matthews sort of winced on the way out. Buck really taking his time here so far. Good left hand there. Counter shot there. It's cut Buck. Stands over that clinch. Good left hook there from Buck. Shoot from Matthews. Denial from Buck. Good takedown defense. Oh, I thought Buck was going to land the uppercut. Matthews clipped him with an overhand. Buck in trouble. Jake Matthews so far doing pretty well. Overhand lands again. Johnny Buck in trouble. Knee to the body there. And a lot of clinch work from Matthews. Good straight from Johnny Buck. Here we go. Getting started. Buck walking forward. Got to watch them overhands from Matthews. He's nasty with it. Counter shot again from Jake. Crazy fight. Fight of the night so far. But then again, there's not much to compare it to. Push kick there. Sits Matthews down. Buck's not really using his range correctly. Another counter there from Matthews. cut is getting bad on the eye of Johnny Buck. Interesting. Matthews fighting unbelievably well tonight. Big knee. Good left hand there though. Matthews shakes his head at Johnny Buck. Body kick. Oh, Johnny Buck! Wow! Johnny fucking Buck. Man. He was getting pieced up there, but he finds a way to score another first round knockout. Wow. Big uppercut as Matthews was going to the body. A counter shot knocked Matthews out cold. And that is all she wrote. Up next, RJ Stroud taking on Bruce Lee. RJ Stroud v Bruce Lee up next. RJ 7-0 in his MMA career. He's 3-0 in the UFC with a second round KO over Darren Elkins, a third round decision over the Korean Zombie, and a first round submission over Cub Swanson. He faces Bruce Lee tonight in a very interesting matchup. Bruce Lee could crack him with some shit. RJ playing very, very crafty games there, seeing if Bruce Lee would dive in. Now the striking is definitely going to be in Bruce Lee's favour. RJ's not really looking to strike too much, is he? He's going to look for that takedown. He's going to look to work there. Some nice combinations from RJ. Denial there from Bruce Lee. Pretty nice. Good kick there from Bruce. He was landing quite a bit with these kicks here. Trading hooks there. Bruce Lee gets taken down. Here comes RJ. Already in mount. This is not looking good for Bruce. RJ going to drill a submission. He only needed one against Cub. Let's see how he fares here. He's going to go for the ground and pound instead. He's doing a Ben Askren. Big punch there. Slips through. Bruce Lee in trouble there. A bit dazed. RJ can take the back here. Denial. He's going to try and take that back. Get his submission games working. Flattens him out. The rear naked choke is there. That's what he got cut with. Bruce Lee rolls. I thought we would have tried and choked him out there. Big punch there. Here comes another submission. Armbar now. He's been unable to lock him in against Bruce though. He's locked that in. That's pretty tight. And Bruce Lee gets out. RJ going to posture up here, land some bombs. Bruce Lee is in trouble, man. He's eating a lot of shots on bottom, and this could be over. If he locks this armbar in, it's finished. That's done. Bruce Lee taps a round one submission for RJ Stroud. Gets it done. 8-0 now in his MMA career, with another first round sub. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Up next we have Antech Hajek taking on Arnold Allen. Oh boy. I think RJ deserves to be ranked after that. That's a big win for him. Damn. Antech Hajek 8-1 in his MMA career with a first round finish over Jeremy Stevens, Cub Swanson, Dan Ige, and then a second round finish over Calvin Cater. And then he went on and lost against Jose Aldo, which would have been a title eliminator really. He lost in the first round. Oh, big shot from Antech. He lost in the first round there. He's facing Arnold Allen tonight. Let's see the rankings real quick. Both of these guys are very highly ranked at featherweight if we get the chance to get there. Antech Hajek is ranked number 6 in the featherweight division. Arnold Allen ranked number 4. Antech coming out with a vengeance here, trying to close the show. Every shot has crippled Arnold Allen tonight. Antech is looking to make a statement. Arnold Allen, though, here he comes. I think if Hajek beats Arnold Allen, he's in the running for a shot, depending on how he beats him. And so far, big knee there from Arnold Allen. And here comes Arnold. Crazy work, both of these boys. Uppercut drops Allen, though. Jesus. Any shot is hurting these guys. Oh! Antech Hajek! With an overhand from the gods. Wow, he's ranked number 6 and does that. I think, do you know what? I think he fights Josh Emmett next. Josh Emmett beat Virgil Ramirez. I think that is the #1 contender fight while Ilya is fighting Yair for the belt. Wow. Antech Hajek steamrolls Arnold Allen in the first round. Insane. Up next, we have Kyriann Fadel taking on Shavkat. Holy shit. That one's going to go off. This fight could be absolutely insane. Shavkat Rakhmonov is ranked number 5 at welterweight. Kyriann Fadel is ranked number 9. Fadel is 9-0 in his UFC career with a round 1 submission over Michael Venom Page and Tim Means. He's got a round 1 KO over Jorge Masvidal and Kevin Holland, and a round 2 submission over Cowboy Cerrone. He's got his biggest test tonight in Shavkat. I don't know how this one even unfolds. I'm excited. Oh! Fadel lands on the feet. I'm excited. I'm intrigued. Fadel with a hip toss. The Shavkat gets up. Fucking insane matchup here. I think if Fadel beats Shavkat the way he's been beating everyone else on a takedown from Fadel, if he beats Shavkat how he beat everybody else, he is getting a title shot next. Fadel has already mounted Shavkat. What? Crazy work here. Here comes Fadel. Welterweight is looking interesting at the minute. You've got Leon Edwards taking on Colin Ashley. You've got George Michaels, who just lost the belt to Vladimir Cherenkov. He is now moving down to welterweight to face Ian Gary. There's a lot of big fights at welterweight. And an arm triangle here. Fadel's trying to lock it in. He's going to abandon it and go for a ground and pound, and he might get it. I have no words. Kyriann Fadel. I don't care what Colin or George Michaels do. Kyriann Fadel is next in line for a belt. There is no two ways about it. He has just smashed Shavkat Rakhmonov in the first round. I thought that was going to be a close fight. He has absolutely just annihilated Shavkat. I have no words. I'm in disbelief, to be honest. I've not even, like, the rest of the knockouts and fights, I usually get hyped, but I am so surprised at that result. That was fucking incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen,
from Kyriann Fadel. Wow.
To this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the
I have no words. Another first round finish for Fadel. He gets the shot next. There's no doubt about it. He is next in line for a welterweight title fight. How can you deny, man, after that? Up next, we have Kenji England taking on Robert Reeves. I'm still lost for words. Huge fight in the lightweight division. Kenji England taking on Robert Reeves. Kenji England is ranked number... I've got to try and find him. Number 13 in the lightweight division. Robert Reeves is ranked number 16. Let's go for the records. Robert Reeves ranked 8-1. With a first round finish over Diego Sanchez, Rafael Dos Anjos, and a second round finish over Renato Moicano, Benio Dariush. He's got one loss on his record to Rafael Fiziev, which was in the first round. Kenji England we go to, 8-0, with a second round KO over Yancy Medeiros, Anthony Pettis, Tony Ferguson, and a first round finish over over Jerron Davis. He faces Robert Reeves tonight. The winner will face Conor McGregor in the lightweight division. Now the question all week has been, can Kenji keep the distance and score at range, or will Robert Reeves close the gap and land some boxing combos? We're going to find out. So far, Robert Reeves has cracked the chin of Kenji. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Kenji is going to look to stay on the outside and score at range with 1-2s and kicks. He cannot mix up with the boxing with Robert Reeves. If he wants to win this fight, keep the fight at range. On the flip side, Reeves needs to get in close and land some bombs. Kenji was doing a really good job in his last fight against Jerron Davis. He did knock out in the first round, but Robert Reeves scores a knockdown. England in trouble early. Ducking roundhouse attempt. Good slip there from Kenji. Tries the knee. Good straight from Robert. Crazy start to the fight. Good kick there to the body. Slip there from Englund and a nice kick lands. Checks the leg. Good elbow from Englund. Fundamentally, I do feel like Kenji's got a lot more to offer. Robert Reeves is a bit more of a brawler. You know, styles make fights. That's why UFC Universe is so interesting. Every single card. Reeves breathing deeply after that combo. Do feel like the bodywork from Kenji will add up. Nice feint in there. He's making Reeves miss a bit as well. There's another body shot. And again, another slip from Kenji. Very elusive. Oh, clips him with an uppercut and down goes Reeves. Englund now in control. What a fight. Both guys wanted a huge fight if they took this. And I said, you know what? The winner can fight Conor. Kenji was the guy who initially put that on the table. I said, of course. Kenji Englund here in control. Piecing up Robert Reeves at range. Has really came back in this first round.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the round.
Reeves might gas out here. Superman punch hurts him bad. Reeves in trouble again. Cut on the nose as well. Englund staying very composed. Slips that. Uppercut lands though for Reeves. What a first round. What a first round. Some beautiful highlights in that first one. Robert Reeves with the knockdown there. This could get fight of the night, boys. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. Round 2 coming up.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
This has really been a grappling heavy card. We've got Khamzat. We've got freaking Len. We've got Fadel. It's fun to see some violence on the feet. Kenji and Reeves are both masters at striking. Big knee there from Kenji. He's starting to lay on the distance and the kickboxing. And Reeves is hurting. Oh, Kenji Englund with a second round finish. Stops Robert Reeves in the second round. It was a masterful performance from Kenji. He really started to take over. He had a wobble early on. But another KO finish for Kenji. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Robert Reeves will be back. Of course, he took a big fight here. But you could see Kenji starting to take over a little bit there. Kenji just snapped a 3-fight win streak for Robert Reeves. But like I said, he'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean.
Up next we have Ezekiel Holmes taking on Khamzat Chimaev.
Round number 2.
Here we go.
Declare the winner by knockout assassin.
Good win for Kenji there. He needed that, man. That was a huge win. He's going to get pushed after that. Co-main event. And this one is fucking crazy. We have Khamzat Chimaev taking on Ezekiel Holmes. Khamzat Chimaev is ranked 3 in the middleweight division. Ezekiel Holmes ranked number 8. Ezekiel is 9-1 in his MMA career with a first round KO over Edmund Shabazian and Darren Till. Then he went on to fight Marvin Vettori for a second round finish there. Then he knocked out Dricus du Plessis in the first round. Then his first loss in his MMA career come to Warren Jimenez in the first round there via TKO. And then he fought Israel Adesanya and stopped him in the first. And now he's against Khamzat, his biggest test to date. Who has already got him on the canvas. Khamzat's tough. I think if Holmes beats him, he could be next in line for a middleweight title shot. Khamzat is a dog though, and he is tough. He is tough. But Holmes gets up. No way. He's got to watch the boxing from Khamzat. Holmes getting up there is huge. Khamzat could not hold the man down. Both boys trading shots. Khamzat will repeatedly shoot though. And I do feel like he's just going to get him. Holmes there getting up though. is a big win. Flips him over. Is Ezekiel Holmes about to slay the boogeyman? I don't know. He did get clipped a minute ago as well, though. Khamzat has got a bit of a threat on the feet as well as the ground, you know. But Holmes showing he can get up twice in a couple minutes is insane. We're seeing Holmes now on top. He's not been able to utilise a lot of the positioning. But you know what? Him just being able to mount Khamzat is a win. Here comes Khamzat though. Flips over Holmes. Good work from Khamzat there. Not seeing Khamzat in a lot of like finishing positions though. He's kind of just laying on him and tapping him. Holmes trying to get up. It is denied. He got up twice in a couple minutes though. In 3 minutes he got up. So it's doable. We know that Holmes can survive. And here he comes again. Holmes here showing his wrestle boxing. Damn. Denial there from Ezekiel. This fight is more even than we think. I mean, this is what we thought Fadel and Shavkat was going to be like, but was it? Hell no. Fadel killed him. 100% Fadel gets the shot at welterweight. There's no doubt about it. After doing that. Oh, here comes Khamzat though. Flips him over. He might try and wear him back down here. Good leg work there.
It's right there. Underhook.
Some knee work there. It's not great from Khamzat, is it? Let's be honest. It's not amazing.
10 seconds. Let's go, baby. 10 seconds.
He's probably winning this first round though.
Stop.
Good work for Khamzat. He's doing what he needs to do.
All right, take a seat.
He actually cracked Ezekiel there as well, so that is a big round for him. I think it's 1-0 Khamzat. Holmes needs to push forward and land. It's nice to know Holmes can get up though. Oh, but Khamzat cracks him again. Chimaev push him forwards. Holmes with a counter shot. Needs to be a little bit more aggressive because down he goes again. Chimaev there. Oh, in a good position here for Khamzat. Holmes being able there to snuff it out though. Zeke trying to get up there. It's unlucky. Khamzat will just lay on you. Make it ugly, you know. I still don't think Zeke's out of this fight, you know. Khamzat is getting his takedowns at will, though. I'd like to see Holmes be a little bit more aggressive when they're on the feet. Some shots there. Nothing crazy, though. Again, Ezekiel Holmes.
Posture and look to do damage.
Now get up. Here we go. Here's where Holmes needs to go for it. Nice feint there from Holmes. Even on the feet though, Khamzat has been the man to crack Holmes, and there it is again. And that is because he's wearing down the chin. Good straight there. Holmes needs more of it. Some sloppy punches early. I want to see Holmes counter. Another takedown. Khamzat is just taking him down at will. Holmes is getting up, but he's not doing enough when he's up on the feet. Khamzat, he's going to go for an arm triangle. Oh, Holmes has got a ghillie. Turns him over. Holmes needs to stand. Stand with him. And Khamzat here is just transitioning where he needs to. Good denial there from Holmes. He's getting some control time, but Khamzat's landing big shots on the feet and on the bottom. So here comes Khamzat. He's got the back. Khamzat slips out the side there. Chimaev just suffocating Ezekiel. Got him in stack guard here. Manages to transition to side control. Some nice shots on the on top here for Khamzat as he transitions now. There's a lot of wrestlers in this card. Ezekiel can do it though. If anyone can do it, it's Zeke. That's a bad cut on the eyebrow though. Holmes needs to go for it. This is the last round. Holmes needs to just go for the fucking balls to the wall and just bomb some overhands on him. Khamzat's got a bit of a mental toughness though. He knows that he can just take him down when he needs to. Holmes needs to be overly aggressive here. The body work, fuck the body work. It's the third round. There's another shot. Down goes Ezekiel. This is a tough fight for anybody in the middleweight division. Khamzat has just been suffocating. Landing shots here. Holmes in trouble. Still surviving. Ezekiel was cut to ribbons here. Holmes is bleeding bad from that cut. Khamzat could get the finish here, man. He postures up and lands something big. I don't know how many more hits Holmes can take. And that's why Khamzat's work is so good, because he's wearing you down on the bottom and then he'll stand you up and he'll land something big. And it's all going to the judges, man. This fight has really unfolded in a way that, I mean, a lot of us probably would expect, but I thought Holmes would have been a bit more aggressive on the feet to land something. He's not even rocked Khamzat. Khamzat has dominated Holmes tonight. Big elbow there. Holmes in trouble. Ref could stop this. He's getting beaten up. The submission attempt here from Chimaev. He's going to go knee on belly. No, he's not. Holmes gets out. Holmes needs to stand. Stand up here. Good IQ from Ezekiel. Needs to go for broke here. He's looking a bit tired, a bit battered. That could be all over. Khamzat has just been phenomenal. Holmes turns him over. He can stand from this position. I wouldn't even posture up, but he is. Punches there. Nothing on him though. Needs to act fast. It's only 50 odd seconds. 43, 42. Been a great performance for Chimaev. You can't lie. I think it's been a whitewash for Khamzat, to be honest. Annoyingly so. I wanted my boy Holmes to win, but man, he has just smashed Ezekiel Holmes in there. That looks like a Khamzat decision. Even on the feet, Chimaev was vicious. I mean, he had to do it for a decision, but there you go. The second loss of Ezekiel Holmes' career, I believe, is coming up, unless the judges have he's paid him off. But Khamzat there looks great on the feet and great on the ground. A real problem. Chimaev. Let's see how they scored it.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 30-26.
30-26. My God.
Decision,
Chimaev gets it done. Dominates Ezekiel Holmes. Could be next in line for a middleweight title shot against Vladimir Cherenkov or Warren Jimenez. Up next though, we have the lightweight title. Dustin Poirier taking on Len Dixon. Here we go. Huge stakes here tonight. If Len Dixon wins the title, you could argue this man is going to be fighter of the year. Len Dixon is 9-0. A third round decision win over Jim Miller. A first round submission over Mateusz Gamrot. A first round KO over Dan Hooker. A second round KO over Michael Chandler. And a first round KO over Justin Gaethje. He faces his biggest test tonight in Dustin Poirier, who has defended the lightweight title against Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. Crazy, crazy stakes here. Len Dixon is the #1 contender at lightweight, ranked #1. Dustin Poirier, of course, the champion. How does this fight unfold? Len Dixon, just known for getting people to the ground. It says he's a striker there, which is completely and utterly wrong. This man wants to get you to the ground, take you down, and smash you to pieces. We've seen a lot of grapplers tonight. I do apologise for putting so many of them on the card. It's been a very wrestle-heavy card. We've had Ben Askren, we've had Fadel, we've had Chimaev, we've had Len. It was a nice break in the action, Kenji and Robert Reeves, to be honest. Here comes the champion, though, Dustin Poirier. Can he defend the title? If he does not defend the title and Len Dixon takes Dustin's belt, I think Len Dixon could win Fighter of the Year. There was a vote for the last one, but I genuinely do think Len Dixon could be up for the shot. Who do you even put in the run-ins? Len Dixon, I would say Vladimir Cherenkov, and damn, I don't even know who else. It's quite a tough one. I think Len Dixon, if he wins this, if he wins UFC Gold, the run he has been on, he could win it. George Michaels, of course, winning the first ever Fighter of the Year for the episodes 1 to 10. We are now on 10 to 20. The 20th episode. I still find that absolutely crazy. Dustin Poirier, though, enters the octagon. He's ready to throw down with Len. Len is an absolute nightmare in this division, smashing everything in his path. He does clip on the chin, though, and it could happen here. He does get clipped on the chin. Let's dive in. Let's see what happens. Len Dixon ready. Dustin ready. Here we go. Oh! Rocks Dustin from the opening second, and overhand put him on the skates. And Len is coming out swinging. Poirier denies the takedown attempt there. Len already getting started. Dustin will have to push forward. Oh! Poirier lands. And Dustin, if anyone can land some boxing shots and knock you out, it is Dustin Poirier. He clips Len again. Down goes Dixon. Dustin's made a grave mistake there. He needs to finish him now. He might. Oh boy. Now he's in Len's world. Let's see how he fares. So far, do you know what? Poirier not doing too bad at all. He shrugged him off a few times. Here comes Len, though. This is what he's known for. Poirier dived in a bit silly. You can see him kind of regretting that on his face. He's like, oh shit, what have I done? And here comes Len. Big, big fight, big stakes in this. The lightweight title on the line. Here comes Dixon. Big elbow lands. This is what Dixon will do. He will smash you down. Armbar attempt here from Len. Going to get the leg back over the face. Trying to break free that arm. He's got it. Gets out. Gives up on the submission there. Poirier was in trouble. Len Dixon starting this fight very well. So does Dustin, though. But look where the fight is. It's not looking good for Dustin. He's eating some more ground and pound shots there. He's got a minute and nearly 2 minutes to survive. Dustin rolls out of some ground and pound there, but you've got to think Len, he's got a lot of time left. He can work from here. Now in full mount, he needs to posture up again and land some bombs. Dustin's doing an alright job of disrupting the rhythm of Len, though. Len trying to get full mount, and does. A minute left in this first round.
1 minute.
Here comes Len. Interesting. Interesting. The winner of this fight will face Dan Hooker. Whoever that is. Len does have a win over Dan. So does Dustin. Both guys got a win over Dan Hooker. But he's worked his way up, fighting the who's who's of the lightweight division. He is next in line. Len has been unable to really try and put it on Dustin here. He has landed a submission. But gave up on the armbar. Here comes another one. Dustin's been unable to get up, but every round starts on the feet. And Poirier will have another shot at trying to knock Len out in a minute. Round 2. Here we go again.
You ready to fight?
Poirier needs to fucking go for it.
Do it.
Big shot. He does go for it. Len's in trouble. Dustin lands a hook there. Only stumbled in momentarily. And Len shoots. He's got it. I'd say that's it now. And new. He's got 4 minutes on the ground with Dustin. And Dustin didn't get up the last time. The round ended. I'd say that's it, to be honest. Len did get clipped on the feet there, though. Knee on belly. Poirier in trouble here. He's eating some shots. Len's still smothering him. Good denial there. Good transition. See that Poirier was going to roll. Decided to give him a bit of space and then land inside control. Beautiful work from Len Dixon. Now side saddle for Len. Gets in full mount again. Dixon trying to grab an arm. Poirier denies. Poirier trying to flip him over. Dixon says, fuck that. 2 minutes 50. Len not doing a lot though. He's not ground and pounding how I thought he would. He's kind of biding his time. Here comes the posture. Poirier doing a good job of surviving. He's eating some shots, but it's just not enough to knock him out. The elbow there, he just ate a big one. Dixon now smothering him. Here comes an arm triangle. We could lock this in. It's not in yet. Still not in. Still not in. He's got out. Or has he? Or has he? Poirier just gets out there. That was close. Poirier breathing heavy after that one. Dixon nearly had him. We might be going to the third, boys. Dixon's been really unable to do anything. Like, I know he's landing the submissions, but ground and pound wise, you know, he's not putting him on scale. He's going to fuck him up here, though. This is it. It's all over. Len Dixon was just saying he's not been able to do it. Does it comfortably. He is the new lightweight champion of the world, and I think he deserves Fighter of the Year. You can vote for who's Fighter of the Year in the Discord. If you haven't already, join it. Links in the description. Len Dixon, now 10-0. Undefeated lightweight champion of the world. Crazy win for him. The new champ. Stops Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier was an incredible champion. But the new guard has taken over. Len Dixon claims his lightweight belt tonight. Incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new
Len Dixon,
UFC
now the champ. That is going to be it for today's episode, boys. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for more UFC Universe next time. Have an amazing day. See you all again in the next one.